Okay, guys, this is lesson 3.11, working with all addition strategies. What addition fact would you write to match this domino? Well, we have 9 dots on this domino and 7 over here. I would use the make 10 strategy to see 9 plus 7, but think 10 plus 6. So I could take 1 from here, from the 7, add it to the 9, which would make 10 over here, and then we'd have 6 left over here. So 9 plus 7 is the same as 10 plus 6. 10 plus 6 equals 16. So 9 plus 7 must also equal 16. Counting on is too slow to do this one. You'd have to start at 9 and count on 7 when you could just make 10 real quick, or you could use a double. So how we would use a double here is you could take 1 from the 9 and add it to the 7, and that would give you 8 on each side. And if you know your doubles, you know that 8 plus 8 equals 16. Okay, and down here, circle the domino that shows an addition fact that you would solve by counting on. Well, when you're counting on, you don't want to count on too many. So I'm going to look at this one here. We have 6 plus 2. You could go 6, 7, 8. You can count on real quick. So this one we would use counting on. How about these other ones? We have 5 plus 4, and we have 9 plus 5. With 5 plus 4, we could use doubles. So we could take 1 off the 5, and that would give us 4 plus 4. And then we'd add that 1 more back on, so 4 plus 4 plus 1. I know that 4 plus 4 equals 8. 8 plus 1 is going to equal 9. So that means that 5 plus 4 also equals 9. Back to this one, I just wanted to write the equation. 6 plus 2 equals 8. So we just count on for that one. And over here, we've got 9 plus 5. We can use a make 10 strategy here, so I can take 1 from the 5, turn the 9 into a 10, and I'd be left with 4 over here. 10 plus 4 equals 14, which means that 9 plus 5 also equals 14. Okay, so over here, we used count on. We're going to put a C for count on. Here we used doubles. I'm going to put a D for doubles. And over here we used make 10. I'm going to put M for make 10. That leads us to the step up. And here's the same thing I just did. C, D, and M. C for count on, D for doubles, M for make 10. So your instructions say write each total, then write C, D, or M in each circle to show the strategy you use to figure out the total. So for example, if you're going to do 8 plus 3, with 8 plus 3, I'm going to count on 8, 9, 10, 11. So put your total and then put the strategy. And like I said in our lesson today, there's one more thing you can write down in this circle. You can put the letter K, and K means known fact. So if you just know the answer, for example, for letter E, 0 plus 4, if you just automatically know that 0 plus 4 equals 4, put a K. Okay, because you just know that one. You have it memorized. All right, next page. We have some story problems. I'm going to read them all to you. You have space here to do your work in, and then here, write the answer. Okay, solve each problem, show your thinking. Letter A. Some children are in the pool. 5 more children jump in. There are now 12 children in the pool. How many were in the pool before? Letter B. There are only 8 people in the cinema. Some more people arrive. There are now 17 people. How many people just arrived? C. John has read 4 pages of his book. Paige has read 9 more pages than John, but 2 fewer than Susan. How many pages has Susan read? Letter D. There are 16 dancers in the class. There are 2 groups, and one group has 2 more dancers than the other. How many are in each group? So guys, with these story problems, take your time. There might be a couple of steps that you have to do to figure out the total. Let's do letter A together like we did in class. So some children are in the pool. I'm going to draw the pool. Okay, so here's a swimming pool. We know that some children are in the pool, but we don't know how many. So I'm just going to put a question mark there, and I'm going to put a space here for those kids that go with the question mark. We don't know how many kids are in the pool. 5 more jump in. So I'm going to draw those kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the 5 kids that just jumped in. Splash. There are now 12 children in the pool. How many were in the pool before? So we need to figure out this missing amount. We know that there's a total of 12. What is this missing amount? So one way I can figure that out is I can start at 5 and count on to 12. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. This gives us that missing amount. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 children were in the pool before to start out with, okay? And also give yourself a challenge, write an equation to go with each one of these. So one of the equations I could write here could be 5 plus 7 equals 12, okay? And for the step ahead, read the problem, then color the card to show the thinking you would use to solve the problem. Today, Karen made 7 calls on her cell phone. She made 4 fewer calls than the day before. How many calls did she make the day before? And these are all the different equations that could go with that problem. Okay? Have fun.